tuning in.
About 5 to 6, something like that. We'll bring you up, do 2 or 3, and then we'll bring you back later in the show, do 2 or 3.
Good morning, everybody out there in Facebook land.
We're gonna have a guest this morning, Mr. Tommy Sellers. He's making me feel young again. I've been knowing him 25 years, and he still don't look any different than he did 25 years ago. Sing just as well.
I was ugly then and ugly now, right?
No, I didn't say that now.
The old Rusty Spur days, he came over there. It was one of the last times.
He was
Good singer.
I had a guy tell me the other day, there ain't no reason y'all can't make it in country music. You're just as ugly as Willie Nelson.
That's it.
Just as ugly.
But yeah, Tommy's a great guy.
Oh, Willie's 91.
I think
He plays
Tommy's
that real
84 years young, right?
84.
Wow.
84.
I quit lying about Maid and started bragging about it.
There you go. But yeah, you can take a break. We'll get started here in a minute and bring you back up after a while. Yeah, you can go sit in the control room and watch us.
Okay, all right.
It sounds good in there. You can hear it.
It sounds real good in there.
All you hear is the click and the clack of the drums out here, but you can hear drums in there.
We're gonna have a good time today. Everybody feeling good today? Why do you feel
I
good?
feel good.
Great.
I don't know.
Other than your throat.
I dug your picture. I'm about to sing all my bass songs this morning.
Oh, your lower song. There you go.
Yeah,
Randall
baby.
sang bass.
Conway, baby.
Randall sang tenor.
Or I can do that. What is that song? Daddy sang bass. Mama sang tenor. Me and little brother sang bass and tenor.
That's all we knew.
Yeah, we're live on YouTube and Facebook this morning. Man.
Live and
A
live.
great blessing yesterday.
Yeah, we
wasn't
went
it?
to church yesterday,
Church
man.
of
Then
God,
we all
man.
went to, with me and Wayne and Randall and Casey. We went to Cherry Street Church of God. But they had a service down there, and that preacher was preaching with fire. Wayne almost
Brother
went
John.
to running.
You know, I got back home and it got to the community time. I got back there, Sharon and Shane. Wayne Hand has went to church,
And
Buddy-
it didn't fall in.
And it didn't fall in. Dee, I had a great time. Thank you and Randall and Casey for everybody, all the people there. I got welcomed right when I walked in, and they knew me and my family and knew all about us. And
Knew everything about
we
us.
sat down and we had a good bash. And I will say I was scared.
He
And
was.
that's terrible to be scared to go to church, but I was scared. And but it was only because I guess just getting them old demons out of me. I don't know what it was, y'all, but I feel real good, and I will go back. I enjoyed Brother John and all the congregation there in the church, and just a good feeling. Y'all being there with me. I enjoyed it. Enjoyed you singing and Randall playing an 8-string bass. there,
Yes, that was
tell you
cool.
what. Decent
Had an
8-string
eight-string.
bass there.
Never seen one of them.
Yeah.
But
And he knew your daddy real well.
he sure
said.
did.
He knew
Haskell.
Haskell.
Right when I
He didn't
walked
buy no
in
whiskey
and
from
the
y'all,
stuff-
did he?
He probably did many a times.
Probably
many
not.
a time. Probably right on Coosa Street down there, not far from Cherry Street.
Did Haskell sell whiskey?
Brother, oh yes, he was a bootlegger. Now, him and my granddaddy were the king of the bootleggers around there. Daddy sold white whiskey more so than he did the other, but
Homemade.
Granddaddy would go to the liquor store, buy it in pints, and sell it out late at
Shots.
night.
Late night
A
shots.
place you could go to, when the other stores
With
were
little
open.
little upcharge. On it.
Yeah, a little upcharge there. But he'd give you a chaser. He'd give you a small bottle of Coke there if you bought one. Anyway, we come together there and remembered all of that, and he'd been down that road, and he's put his foot in it. I
Wayne
promise
was
you,
kind of
he's been
funny there. Wayne was kind of funny, wasn't he, Randall? Like, I told him, I said, now, the Spirit might hit you. It's been a long time since I've been to church at Spirit-filled. It's just hard to find that church. You could feel it in the air. And they started praying for Wayne. Wayne just stood straight up. I thought he was going to take off, slid his little walker. I had just one hand on it. I thought he was going to go to shouting. But
Well, it's
anyway,
like-
it was good.
It was like me and Randall was talking there. It's been 35 years, I guess.
We are ready to go live on TV. Good morning. Time to wake up. Oh, yeah. checked the weather rock this morning. I did.
It was dry.
I looked
It was
at
dry.
I
Okay.
didn't touch it.
We're good then. Good day. Fred George. $5:31 in the morning. My goodness. Hey. All right, welcome in. We hope you enjoy our show today. We got a great guest on today. I'm glad to have Tommy Sellers with us, and he's a good singer, and been knowing him a long time, about 25, 30 years, I think. Up on Wilmer, come in there and sing something with us. So we're gonna have a good day today. Randall's played with him before. I think Phil may have, and he's been playing around and singing and picking and grinning and. Still wide open, works
Long as we've been around.
Works every day.
Every day.
Ain't gained a pound, ain't lost a pound. He looks the same as he
That's
did
right, he does,
25, 30 years ago. And so we're going to have a good day. Wayne, you ready to sing us a song?
You better believe it. Let's do the old working man blues and kind of kick these working people out.
Theme
And
song.
Brother John gets up about 3:30, so he's already on the road probably, heading to work. It's a big job getting by with 9 kids and a wife. I've been a working man dang near all my life. Keep on working. Long as my 2 hands are fit to use. Lord, I drink a little beer in the tavern. Cry a little bit of these working man blues. Well, I keep my nose on a grindstone. Work hard every day. Might want to do a little drinking. After I draw my pay, gonna go back working. I buy my baby a brand new pair of shoes. Lord, I drank a lot of beer at the tavern. Cry a little bit of these working man blues. Well, I said, hey, working man, not a working man like me. Never been on welfare, and that's one place I won't be, 'cause I'll be working. Come Monday morning, I'm right back with that crew. Lord, I'll drink a little beer in the tavern, sing a little bit of these working man blues. Mr. Randall Warren's gonna take you to the working land. George Webb on that pedal still gets high. Sometimes I think about leaving, gonna do a little bumming around. Throw my clothes out the window, catch a train to another town, but I'll go back working. Buy my baby a brand new pair of shoes. I'll drink my beer in the tavern, sing a little bit of working man blues. This song's for the working man out there. Get on up.
Mr. Wayne Hand.
It's Monday D.
Good job. It is Monday morning,
It
ain't it?
is all day long.
Oh, it's a beautiful world today.
It is.
Everything's good.
It
Everything's good. Randy, you want to try one? I know
I'm gonna
you're-
try it.
I
I'm
know
gonna try
you're
it and see
hoarse.
what happens. Yeah, I went to the vet today. He told me I was a little hoarse.
Boy,
They did work
boy.
on you at the same time they did
They said-
the new baby. you
Yeah.
got?
Yeah, he said he looked at me and said, I need to check that feller out there too
gonna
while
be
I'm
there.
here.
All right.
I'm gonna do a old Randy Travis song right here, a little digging. Kid y'all. Last night I dug your picture out from our old dresser drawer. Sitting on the table, I talked of it before. I read some more love letters right up to the break of dawn. But tonight I'm sitting alone, digging up bone. I went through our jewelry, I found our wedding rings. I put mine on the table, I gave yours a flame. Across this lonely bedroom of our recent broken home. Yeah, tonight I'm sitting alone, digging up bone. I'm digging up bone, digging up bone. Examine things that's better left alone. I'm resurrecting memories of love that's dead and gone. Yeah, tonight I'm sitting alone, digging up bone. Yeah, I went through her closet and I found some things in there. Like that pretty negligee I bought you to wear. I recall how good you look each time you put it on. But tonight I'm sitting alone, digging up bone. I'm digging up bone, digging up bone. Assuming things that's better left alone. I'm resurrecting memories of love that's dead and gone. But tonight I'm sitting alone, digging up bone. Yes, I'm resurrecting memories of love that's dead and gone. Yeah, tonight I'm sitting alone, digging up bone.
Randall Moore. Good job, Randy. You
Thank
made it through that
I
one.
made
man.
it through it.
We'll try some Vince Gill here in a minute. See.
No, we'll leave that to Tommy.
We'll
this
leave
morning.
that to Tommy Sellers. Tommy's with us this morning, and he's got some folks listening to him out in Texas. He's got some friends out there, so we're gonna have some new listeners today, watchers. So we're gonna have a good day.
Remind y'all too about YouTube.
Yes, you too.
If you're listening by way of YouTube, maybe later in the day or whenever, get on YouTube, go to the D Ford Show TV show, D Ford TV show, and do subscribe. You hit that right there. It don't cost a dime, D. And we need them. We need them bad. Send them on in. If we get up to 1,000, we can have our own channel.
I think we need about 600 more or something
Okay.
like that. And so if you'll subscribe to us, we'll have our own D Ford channel, the D Ford Show channel. That'll
That'd
be good.
nice.
Do you have to go to it on the D Ford channel on YouTube instead of the TV channel on YouTube?
Yeah, just go to the D Ford Show, right? I'm getting a signal. The D Ford
Correct.
Show
Yeah.
on
Okay.
YouTube. It'll come straight from here. We'll
And
be
then just-
streaming live from here the next couple of days.
Subscribe.
And you got to subscribe to it. I don't know what that means. I
Button's
guess
right there. You just.
I don't think you have to pay
subscribe.
anything. You just
No, no
subscribe
cost.
to it. No cost. And then you can get us. We'll have our own show. We might be on 24 hours a day. We might start a preacher. I told the preacher yesterday we need to get him a TV show because ain't nobody
Man.
preaches the way the old preacher does. You know, it's like my dad. He didn't go to college to be a preacher. It was what
Old
experience
calling.
and yeah.
You had to
The
call.
calling, yep.
Yes, sir. You were called to preach, not taught to preach. It's a difference.
There is a difference.
They can teach you how to preach. You're going to preach just like that other preacher down the road that was taught the same school. Everybody learns the same way of preaching and teaching. So the Lord gives it to some of these guys, and this preacher's got it. So if you want to go to a good Spirit-filled Church of God, go over here to Cherry Street Church of God in Talladega. We went last night, and Wayne feels better. I feel Randall.
We
Casey.
will be. I know I will be going back. I know all of us will. But
I was thinking about going with you. I think they teaching on Revelations, and that'd be a good night to go. I remember my dad preaching on that, and that's quite something else. But anyway, we won't talk about the church anymore. Tommy Sellers will be on with us later, so y'all hang in here with us. Phil, you got one this morning?
Yeah, I better pick it up. I got something special for later, but it's about the same tempo as everything else we did. So let's do Dumas Walker.
there you go. Dumas.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, let's all go down to Dumas Walker. Let's all go down to Dumas Walker. We'll get a small burger, fries, and a bottle of whiskey. Bring it on out to my baby and me. Yeah, we're headed for the drive-in on a Saturday night. Just me and my baby and a six-pack of light. Got a pocket full of money and I'm ready to go down to Dumas Walker's right after the show. They'll be shooting marbles in the back of the store and laying money down on the floor. Let's all go down to Dumas Walker's. Let's all go down to Dumas Walker's. We'll get a small burger, fries, and a bottle of ski. Bring it on out to my baby and me. Oh, yeah. Get it one time, George. He takes all his orders down one at a time. He don't need a pad, he's got a photogenic mind. He don't like the young folks a hanging around. He's quick to let you know we got a law in this town. You ought to see him grin when money walks through the door. The mama be ready for more. Let's all go down to Dumas Walker's. Let's all go down to Dumas Walker's. We'll get a small burger, fries, and a bottle of ski. Bring it on out to my baby and me. Run it around one more time on that guitar. Randall Warren on the guitar. Come on, George. I like that steel guitar. Here we go.
All right, Phil Matthews. Good job, guys. Doyle Burns said it sounds great this morning, guys.
Hey, Doyle.
Jenny Sparks said good morning and
Hello,
ready
Miss
for a
Jenny.
great day. Don Farmer said good morning to y'all and have a wonderful day. I bet he's already out working. He's one of them early risers like us, you know. Kay called in, said good morning, everybody. Lori Burns called in. Good morning from
Hey,
Warrior,
Lori and
Alabama.
Kay.
And Keith Clemens is said good morning. You know, he knows down there under the bridge.
Oh, okay, got you. Surfside.
Surfside used to be. I'm trying to remember. The Wake Zone, yeah.
The Wake Zone.
Keith, thanks for watching in, man. Hope you enjoy it.
Man.
Benny Leverton said good morning and,
Hey, Billy Meany.
and have a wonderful day.
When is Benny coming up
oh,
here to the
Lord,
station?
I don't know. He's scared.
All you
He's
got to
scared.
do is take off, Benny. Just, put in one of them
He's
sick
scared.
days.
Benny ain't scared. Benny, I know Benny ain't scared.
Yeah.
Come on,
I believe he
Benny.
is.
Scared.
I believe he is.
Benny
He felt he
ain't
might be
scared.
somebody. He don't want to be nobody.
Okay.
I played with the Leverton brothers Saturday, and them brothers can still get it.
Can they really?
Yes,
Old
sir.
Randy and all the
They
guys.
doing gospel?
Good-
What were they
good
doing? They
stuff.
do
We did Southern Rock and
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
classic
Oh,
stuff.
Benny came to
Electric.
work. He came to work with us, and I guess '83 after he left over with
Tin Pan?
Tin Pan Alley. That's who he was. He came to work for us up on Wilmer there in Anniston, Alabama.
Him and
So
Jim Parks came in about the same time. I
right.
think.
I'm gonna do one I hadn't done in a while for the good times. Slowing it down real slow. Do this with Miss Sandy up in Georgia, up there, Fayetteville, Georgia.
See you watching.
Fayetteville, Georgia. Don't look so sad. I know it's over, but life goes on. This old world will keep on turning. Let's just be glad we had some time to spend together. There's no need to watch the bridges that were burning. So lay your head upon my pillow and hold your warm and tender body close to mine. Hear the whisper of the raindrops blowing soft against the window. You make believe you love me one more time for the good time. I'll get along. You'll find another, and I'll be here if you should find you ever need me. Don't say a word about tomorrow or ever. There'll be time enough for sadness when you leave me. So lay your head upon my pillow and hold your warm and tender body close to mine. Hear the whisper of the raindrops blowing soft against the window. Make believe you love me one more time for the good time, for the good time, for the good time.
For Miss Sandy and all those D Ford doing it on a Monday morning.
All right, thank you, Wayne.
Great, good job.
All right, let's see. Willie Jean, it's about your time back there in the back. If you got one, Randall, call him out of song. Call him out of song, Randall, so we can get it rolling here.
Don't pick on my buddy. Don't pick on my. He's tender. I mean, got a heart. He's full of love. He can't take much poking, you know.
Yeah, he's just crying over it now.
my goodness.
Let's name off about 3 like last Friday, and then everybody just take off on
And
one.
then go.
There you go. Let's go.
There you go.
He won't know what he's singing. Y'all start playing it. There you go.
I'm gonna do "Love's Gonna Live
Love's
Here" by
gonna
Buck
live
Owens.
here again.
I like that. Buck Owens.
Love's coming
That's a
in strong.
loving man right there.
Well,
Elizabeth ought to be proud.
Willie Love ain't never not
Gonna
lived.
live here.
Love has never not lived with Willie.
and don't.
I want. I'll tell you. I want.
Oh, the sun's gonna shine in my life once more. Love's gonna live here again. Things are gonna be the way they were before. Love's gonna live here again. Love's gonna live here. Love's gonna live here. Love's gonna live here again. No more loneliness, only happiness. Love's gonna live here again.
George. Keep going, son. Keep going.
I hear bells ringing, I hear birds that are singing. Love's gonna live here again. I hear bees humming, and I know the days are coming. Love's gonna live here again. Love's gonna live here. Love's gonna live here. Love's gonna live here again. No more loneliness and only happiness. Love's gonna live here again. Love's gonna live here again.
All right, Willie Jean.
Gene. on a
Lover,
Monday.
the lover.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to get Miss Sellers up after this song right here. Wayne, get you to do a song for us?
I sure will. I tell you what, let's do a little thing called "Honey, Won't You Open That Door." Now this goes out to them old guys that ever had their clothes thrown out in the yard there. You know what we're talking about. You know, yeah, Willie knows
I
about
do.
that.
And then they,
Yeah,
they throwed mine out into the yard, into the burn pile,
Oh,
and
okay.
then set them a fire. I'm like,
Mine took
thought you
lighter
loved
fluid and really set it ablaze there. Yeah. I don't know why she got so mad at me. No, not me. All right, here we go, boys. Honey. Now, honey, won't you open that door? This is your sweet daddy, don't you love me no more? It's cold outside, let me sleep on the floor. Honey, won't you open that door? Well, a honky-tonk around Dallas. I got in a poker game. Somebody must have been cheating. I lost everything but my name. Walked halfway to Memphis. I finally got back home. I'd been better off where I was. Here's where things went wrong. Honey, won't you open that door? This is your sweet daddy, don't you love me no more? Cold outside, let me sleep on the floor. Honey, won't you open that door? Little Ray Flack there, baby. Oh, Randall. Yes, Bruce Mountain, Mr. George Webb. Butterball. Well, I went right down to see old Bob. I thought he was my friend. Landlord said that Bob's not home. Police hauled the boy in. I ran right back to little Honey's house. Got a rocking chair. Honey, if you don't open that door, I rock on away from here. Sweet daddy, don't you love me no more? Cold outside, let me sleep on the floor. Honey, won't you open that door? Honey, 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 won't you open that door? This is your sweet daddy, don't you love me no more? Cold outside, let me sleep on the floor. Honey, won't you open that door? Honey, 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 won't you open that door? Wayne outside.
All right, we got Mr. Tommy Sellers coming right up. Well, they get him said. Benny said, and he spelled it out the way I called it out.
Okay.
He said he ain't scared. Skeered.
It's country.
He's coming. He's coming soon. He ain't scared.
Me ain't scared of nothing.
No.
We shall see.
Sandy Fleischer called back and said, "Thanks, Steve, for the mention this morning." And she said
guarantee
she
you
was
she was watching.
good morning from Fayetteville, Georgia. So keep listening, Sandy. Tell everybody up there to
I bet you she's got us subscribed.
subscribe to YouTube right there, and we need 1,000, and we'll have our own channel. We got us a channel on TV. No,
Oh, Tommy's got about
YouTube.
1,000 fans out there.
they need
Probably
to all sign up.
subscribe us today.
Tommy's like me; he don't know how to do that.
I don't
We
know.
talked about it a while ago.
I'm not computer literate,
Me
absolutely.
neither. I can't even turn one on, let alone.
That's not my generation.
It's just not that they're not computer illiterate. It's just that they don't even want to know.
I really
And I don't blame them.
I really
Can
don't
you
want
turn a
to.
TV on, let alone a computer?
I just have got to learn how to use a flip phone.
That's what Wayne's got.
That's what I got too, Tommy. I'm on your side, but
But he dropped his in the commode the other day. So
well, yeah, kind of a
it ain't flipping too much right now.
a pea
It
bucket.
got a little funny smell every time you try to use it. So.
You ever watch them videos of them kids that they'll put an old rotary dial phone out there and tell them how to make a phone call with
They
it?
can't.
They don't even know.
No,
And there's teenagers out there, 14, 15, 16 years old, that can't read a clock with the
Right.
hands on it. It has to be digital.
Yeah, I know some, yeah.
count back money.
Money,
A
that's the
simple
funny
thing. That's
Tommy,
the
you probably
funniest
noticed
thing.
this. You go to like McDonald's, and they'll have these young kids there working the register, and you can hold up a 20 and have a 10 behind it, hold a 20 where they can see it in your hand, make your order, and it'll be
They'll
like
punch in
$4 or
that
$5. They'll put you at 20. And you get ready to pay them, you hand them a 10, and they'll give you change back for a 20. Because they just look at exactly what it says right there to do. And then
What's
you
a
call
McDonald's?
then you call the then you call the manager out, and the manager
Yeah,
ain't no
what
better.
is a McDonald's?
That's one. That's one of them little McDonald's. I
And
like
don't try to
Jagger.
make it. Don't give them like if your order's like $10.42,
Don't give 'em
and
42
don't give them 42 cents because that will rock their world.
They all messed
I
up.
mean,
See if you can remember.
They'll be confused.
Can you really remember how old you would have been the first McDonald's that you
Oh,
might have
God, I
stopped?
don't know. I guess
I mean, it wasn't in high
it was
school,
out of high
was it?
school. It was out of high school. Atlanta, I think. They had one up there. when I went up there in the day I graduated in
So
'65.
not
I
a
went
day
to Atlanta.
in grammar school, not
No.
a day in middle school.
I didn't
or
see
high
any,
school.
not where we were at.
They
You
just
didn't
made
see
a
it.
movie about it coming out.
I don't remember
Oh,
what.
really?
They made a movie.
All right,
about
we
it.
got Mr. Tommy Sellers with us, and we're going to hear Tommy sing and talk, and he's a great guy, and Randall's worked with him, Phil's. So I've had him in my club a few times singing with the bands. He's a great singer and great entertainer. Tommy, glad to have you with us. today.
More.
Keep blowing his head up.
Yeah,
Don't
you're
stop.
doing fine. I won't sing. Just go ahead.
Just keep talking about you. Tommy's a hard-working guy, too. I do know that for a fact. And I'm going to tell you what I think he does. You know, you ever go down the road and they're over there digging a hole under the interstate, under the ain't that pretty well what you do along the roads and stuff? He drills under the highways and all kinds of stuff, but you don't have to dig the road up to put the pipe in. He just dig under there, and he's been doing it.
gotta have the
How many
right
years you been
equipment.
doing it? 60?
Pardon?
How many years you been doing the digging?
Well, I've had a varied life. I farmed for 30 years, been in the construction business the last 30 years, and trying to figure out what I'm going to do my next 30 years.
Maybe if I was you, I'd just sing for the next 30 years.
I
and
may just
cut
do
you
that.
some albums and just have some fun. That's what I'm going to try to do.
My granddad died at 102, my dad at 103, so I got it in my genes. But I did drink more beer than they did. This guy went to the doctor and said, Doc, if I don't smoke, drink, or chase after wild women, will I live to be 100 years old? The doctor told him, no, but it's sure going to seem like it. Hey, I'm glad to be here today.
We're
We
glad to
appreciate it. It's a great bunch of folks. And this one's played for me before, too. So
Pleasure's ours.
Always fun. Y'all ready, boy? 1, 2, 1.
still recall the morning that I met you, standing out in front of Wilson's Five and Dime, staring through the window at some jewelry, hungry for the things you couldn't buy. Just like a fool, I thought that I might please you. I saw you had an eye for things that shine. I paid $7 for a bracelet just to satisfy your 14-karat mind. Laying by these railroad tracks in Denver, with a hurting head and a half a pint of wine. Everything except my soul has been surrendered just to satisfy your 14-karat mind. Cabin that I built in West Virginia was not enough to keep you satisfied. 'Cause a man that's got a sawmill occupation can't afford to feed no rich girl's appetite. I wonder if you're still with Willie Jackson. Sometimes I wonder if he's still alive. Oh, Willie, he gave up his wife and children just to satisfy your 14-karat mind. Laying by these railroad tracks in Denver, with a hurting head and a half a pint of wine. Everything except my soul has been surrendered just to satisfy your 14-karat mind. Just to satisfy your 14-karat mind. Just to satisfy your 14-karat mind.
All right, Mr. Tommy Sellers. Tommy, I told him a while ago you're 84, and
Yes.
And you're still singing just as good as I've ever heard you sing, and
Well, thank
looking
you.
just as good. You know, I mean,
Say that again. I heard the
And
third
he
time. I
looks
wasn't
just
sure
as
he
good.
heard you.
He looks just as good. Randall agreed with me.
Absolutely.
He looks the same. I haven't seen him about 20 years, you know.
It's been a while, yeah.
He works in a different area, and I work in the bar area. And I'm kind of like you, Tommy. I've been doing this 52 years. I'm wanting to do something different. And I know you're not. You're still making the billions of dollars, you know, but I'm don't say that.
Who told him that, Tommy?
Somebody lied, didn't I? did.
Yeah.
But Tommy's a hardworking man, and I'm trying to kind of ease my way out of the bar business. You know, I'm still pretty good at that, just like you're good at your job. But it's time to change, and I want to enjoy my next few years of life. I don't think I got my family mostly died in their 70s. I'll be 76 in a couple of months. So I ain't got much time left. I got to get busy.
You'll be looking over us when they put us in the ground, D Ford. I tell you what, you're there. You've took care of yourself as far as the hard. That's a rough old life to try to grow up with, that old nightlife like that. And I know you said yesterday it was hard to get up on Sunday. You got up and went to church.
I got home about 5:30, and I was in church at 10:30.
It's tough. It really is. But you've done well. You've done
I've
real
survived.
good. Yeah.
And Tommy's a survivor.
Yes,
He and I both work just as hard, probably in different areas. But
Yeah, I got a lot of faults, but lazy ain't one of them. So
There you go.
Yep.
that's the way I'm
I
at.
like it.
I got some friends in Texas, by the way, that
Say
are
hello to
supposedly
them.
watching this, and I got a songwriter friend in Missouri that I think's watching this too. So let me say hi to both of them, all of those folks out in Texas.
Hey, do that.
We did
and
a lot of
anybody else.
playing out in Texas. Can I tell a couple of stories
Sure,
about?
tell 'em.
Okay.
Please.
I don't think you never went to Texas with us, did you?
No, sir.
Well, okay, but we had a lot of rodeos and music festivals we played out there. We played for the older crowd mostly, and we were playing in Meta, Texas. And the folks putting the show on wanted it videoed, and the guy that was doing the video and wanted to meet with me before the show, and he had been accustomed to doing younger folks, and he asked me, "Is the audience going to be doing a lot of jumping up and down?" I said, "Not unless somebody helps them."
I like that. Yeah.
And we tell a lot of stories, and I was telling some stories out there one time, and I wasn't getting a reaction out of the crowd, and I got to looking, so why some of these folks laughing and some of these folks not? And then I finally figured out the ones that was laughing was the one that had the hearing aids.
That's good. That's
We've had a
true,
lot
too.
of fun making music, so
Well, yeah, that's what you got to do. It's got to be some fun.
yeah, we ain't making no money, but we having a lot of fun. So.
Right.
Did you live out in Texas any, or just went out there to play, Tommy?
Well, no, I had an office when I was in the construction business. I had an office in the oil fields out there, West
part?
Texas, Denver City, Hobbs, New Mexico.
Oh, yeah. I worked Hobbs, New Mexico, a place called the Cap Rock Lounge
Yeah,
back in the day there. And
we played. There's a
Yeah.
place called Higginbotham. We played.
okay, know exactly. Know
We played a
exactly
lot there
what
at the
you're talking
Higginbotham
about. Yeah,
Festival,
man.
so,
I tell you,
yeah.
it's a small world.
It is. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead,
San
Tommy.
Angelo.
Sing us another now.
All right. What about maybe Freddie Fender?
Yes.
Teardrop.
Jeep next.
Yeah, next
I'll
year.
be there for the next Teardrop Falls. 441. One. Count it off, Phil.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2.
If he brings you happiness, then I wish you both the best. It's your happiness that matters most of all. And if he ever breaks your heart, if the teardrops ever start, then I'll be there before the next teardrop falls. Then I wish you both the best. It's your happiness that matters most of all. But if he ever breaks your heart, if the teardrops ever start, then I'll be there before the next teardrop falls. I'll be there
remember I love you, and I'll be there before the next teardrop falls. Yes, I'll be there before the next teardrop falls.
Tommy Sellers.
Eddie Fender, love
Man, Tommy,
Fender there.
Tommy, tell us another story. I know you got a million of them. Don't tell all of them. Just tell a couple. We'll save time
I
for
thought
the...
you said you wouldn't tell them if I wouldn't tell them.
No, I can't tell them all. Can't tell them all.
Well, I tell you about, we were playing in this Holiday Inn Riverwalk in San Antonio
Been there.
at an annual meeting, and we went out there in the bus, and we started driving. We took turns driving, but we had too many folks on the bus, and I was driving at one time, and I had to slam on the brakes for something, and I heard something coming behind me, and I looked, and there come the bass player sliding down the aisle of the bus. Well, I laughed. That was the wrong thing to have done. I had to put her on a plane, send her back home, but she played that night. But we do tell a lot of stories, and this one in San Antonio was one that a lady in the audience wanted to get up and started telling jokes. So we just got the music out and started telling stories. You don't hear many news stories, but I heard she had one that I'd never heard before, and it's about a little boy and a little girl. One of them went to the Methodist church, one of them went to the Baptist church, and they lived next door to each other, and they walked to church together. And when the service was over, they walked back home. One day it rained really, really hard, and he came to a little stream they had to walk across, and the little boy looked at it and said, well, I can't cross that with my Sunday clothes on. My mom would kill me. So he just took his clothes off and put them above his head and walked across the stream. A little girl did the same thing. They got to the other side of the stream. The little girl said, you know, I never realized there's that much difference between a Methodist and a Baptist. This is a family show, right?
Right, it's a family show. Yeah.
Hey, listen, I've enjoyed it, D. So, yeah, I've enjoyed having fun with this guy too. By the way, we've had a lot of fun with
Yes,
some
we
good
have.
shows.
So enough.
Well, you
We
want
have
to
a
do
good
one
time.
more before you get off, and then we'll bring you back later on in the show, and when the big audience gets online with us. Tell all your friends now. Make sure to tell you.
Tell both my friends.
Yeah, all three of them.
didn't get that,
got
did you?
three, I think.
I'm already here, so
Got a room full.
you only got
I
one
got
more.
one more.
Got one more. He lives out in Missouri, I think. Is that right?
Yeah, you know, I got a good songwriter, but he's got a song that actually we want to do on this show one time before long. I'll get with Randall and get you a copy of it. But no, it's a really good love song, a really pretty song. So
That's good.
What you want to do?
Just pick you one out. It don't matter.
Vince Gill.
I like that Vince Gill song.
yeah, we'll do the Vince Gill
When
song.
I call your name, stick it off there, George. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
I rushed home from work like I always do. I spend my whole day just thinking of you. When I walk through the front door, my whole life was changed, and nobody answered when I call your name. The note on the table that told me goodbye, it said you'd grown weary of living a lie, for your love has ended, but mine still remains, and nobody answered when I call your name. Oh, the lonely sound of my voice calling
Tommy Sellers, all right.
Thank you.
Tommy, Doyle Burns, you remember Country Boy's son, Doyle?
Yeah.
Said, good job, Johnny.
Yeah, I
Tommy.
wondered about Doyle. You asked before I go about Country Boy Eddie, and
Yeah.
I wondered. You said his boy, so I wondered how Doyle was doing.
He
so,
calls in every morning. He and his wife.
He never misses.
Every morning.
Well, tell him I said hi.
You
I
just
just
told. You
did.
just. You
I
just
just
did.
did.
You just-
He heard you.
Don Farmer. I don't know if you ever heard of Don. He's in Don. He watches us every day too. He said Tommy, him and his son worked in Midland, Texas, in the oil field during the doing the pads. So yeah, Don's going up there to Muscle Shoals with me this weekend. So on Saturday morning, gonna hang out with us and watch the show
Y'all
there.
do. This is the weekend.
Yeah, it is.
event there.
It is this weekend.
Man,
22nd.
And I'm talking. There's something going on from the minute you pull up to,
It's all day
to when
long.
you leave. I think day and
All day
day
long.
and
I'm
night.
riding up with Kenny. Kenny called me and said, "You got to ride?" Well, I said, "I'll go."
Right up there on Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah,
be
Kenny,
killer.
y'all
We can
gotta be
leave
there.
it
You
look
got to be
early.
there at 8:30 in the morning. Now that's when the breakfast starts. Everybody, if it's raining, if it ain't raining, we're gonna be outside under the tents and stuff. And if it is, we'll be inside. But it's gonna be a good little get together there.
I'm gonna meet him in old Hatchieville and ride with him the rest of the way. So.
Tommy, will you come back on with us here in just a few minutes? We might try to get you on before George leaves. You got to leave today, George. He has to leave at 6:30, so we might not make it. But these other three can carry you anyway, though. They got it. George, he gets tired during the day and has
We
to
have
leave.
got to go see George's boss man.
About an hour's all he can do, and he just almost falls out. So I'm gonna talk to his boss.
Just go in there and tell his boss that George said he didn't care what you said. He was
Don't
going to
give
do
a
what he
damn
was
what
going
you
to
say.
do.
He gonna
when
point
he
at
was
it.
going to do it, and he would be at work when he got to work. That's why. You need to
Boy.
tell his boss.
George. George is
He'll
getting.
be there when he gets.
Be there when I get there. That's when I'm going to get there.
You ain't
I
late
can
if
see.
you get there when you want to.
I'm going to show up late and I'll leave early to make up for it.
George told me he'll go up there and say, "You didn't watch the show, did you, this morning?" Maybe you didn't.
Randall sings another song. Can you?
I'll give it my best shot. I'm singing all my bass songs this morning where I sing bass, you know.
Daddy sing bass.
That's it. And it's going to be just like the other one. Same chord, everything, only different. There's a long ways of saying what I want to say to you. There's songs and poems and promises, dreams that might come true. But I won't talk with starry sky, moonlight on the ground. I come right out and tell you, I just love to lay it down. Lay it down and softly whisper pretty lovers in your ear. Lay it down and tell you all the things my woman loves to hear. I'll let you know how much it means having you around. Darling, how I'd love to lay it down. There are so many ways to sweet love turn this house into a home. You've got a way of doing little things to turn me on. Like standing in the kitchen in your fitted cotton gown, with your hair all up and curly, I'd still love to lay it down. Lay it down and softly whisper pretty lovers in your ear. Lay it down and tell you all the things a woman loves to hear. I'll let you know how much it means having you around. Oh, darling, how I'd love to lay it down. Do it, Jordan. Keep going, son. And a whole lot of Decembers are showing in your face. Your auburn hair is faded and silver takes its place. You'll still be as lovely, and I'll still be around. And if I can, I know I'd still love to lay you down. Lay you down and softly whisper pretty love words in your ear. Lay you down and tell you all the things a woman loves to hear. I'll let you know how much it means just having you around. Darling, how I'd love to lay you down. Lay you down and softly whisper pretty love words in your ear. Lay you down and tell you all the things a woman loves to hear. I'll let you know how much it means having you around. Darling, how I'd love to lay you down. One more time. Lay you down and softly whisper pretty love words in your ear. Lay you down, tell you all the things my woman loves to hear. I'll let you know how much it means just having you around. Darling, how I'd love to lay you down. Darling, how I'd love to lay you down.
Randall Warren. Good job there, Randall.
Bringing the bass, bringing the bass.
George, you big enough to go, so I'm going to get you to do a little steel guitar rag before you go. Just give us a little, and let it talk to us now. Talk to us. Oh, yeah, fast. George Wells. George White Sox Wells, that's what we call it. Yeah. George. Got to go to work, man. Yeah. Man, you got to make a living, George. Is that what it is? Like to eat well.
I was going to say, don't be cussing like that this morning.
Oh.
The four-letter word there.
Yeah.
Work. My goodness. All right, Phil, sing us another song. And we'll get Mr. Sellers back up here after another song, after this next song.
I want mirror, mirror, G. 1, 2. I want 2, 3, 4. Mirror, mirror, on my wall, tell me who is the loneliest
stay right up till the moment the U-Haul drove away. She didn't leave a table, no, she didn't leave a chair, but she knew what she was doing when she left you hanging there. Oh, mirror, mirror on my wall, tell me who is the loneliest fool of all. Oh, wait a minute, I believe I see the answer staring back at me. Oh, wait a minute, I believe I see the answer staring back at me.
All right, Phil. All right, now George can go, and
Tommy can come.
we'll get Tommy back up here. I got to tell a little story while I wait. I was telling it at the club the other night, and they said they wanted me to tell it. It's about Andre the Giant. And my limousine, I never did tell you. I had a limousine back in those days, but did I never did tell you where I got it, did I?
No, you didn't.
I didn't. I never.
Never.
I haven't lied about it. I didn't pay for it. It was given to me by Cortez Greer when he died.
I never knew that.
Yeah, and he was a big Vegas entertainer. He played Saudi Arabia, all over Europe and Vegas a lot, and all out there in that area. And anyway, Andre the Giant, I picked him up at the airport. Everybody always believed that he was a big drinker, and he was. I picked him up at the airport and carried him to my house. I didn't take him to the motel because he was wrestling that night in Carrollton, Georgia, over there. So George, George's
the duck
camel
walk.
walk. Just got that camel walk down. Now he's holding his back. Okay, but he wasn't in the camera anyway. But he just didn't know that. So he was trying. Anyway, so I picked him up at the airport and carried him to my house, and so we got there, and he on the way he wanted to pick me up a couple of quarts of Crown Royal. So I picked him up one. He drank that before lunch and during lunch. He ate about 6-8 big old chicken breasts and a whole big old bowl of pinto beans and cornbread and some corn on the cob and ate. Boy, and did he eat? I think he ain't ate in a month. No, he only weighed. He's 7'4", weighed 550, 60 pounds. That's how big he was. Anyway, so he was at the house and we ate, and then he drank some more, and then we went out and played basketball, and he drank another quart, and we had a good time. And I got pictures of him at my house. So then I'll go to the wrestling match with him that night, and he drank while he was there. You know, when we left there, he said, "Can you stop and get me a case of beer?" So I stopped and got him a case of beer. We went on to the club after the wrestling match was over in Carrollton, went into Atlanta, and he drank a case of beer that night. And that's when he started opening up to me, telling me all about himself and what a miserable life he had most of the time. It was he was a freak, and he knew he was a freak, and he would tell you, "I know I'm a freak, but I just like to be normal." And so it was a good day. All right, so I thought I'd tell that. And,
Did he have a manager that went around with him, or
not
he by
much.
himself most of the time?
He was by himself. He flew in a lot. I asked him one time, I said, "How about, when you going to be the world heavyweight champion?" He said, "I don't need to be. I make the most money." He said, "I get paid to come in and wrestle the heavyweight champions of the world and let them beat me after an hour." He fought for an hour almost every time he fought. And he was all over the ring, outside, inside. But, boy, he was something else. Super, one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet in your life.
I mean, I remember him from a kid. I mean, he was just mesmerizing, you know.
He was huge.
I got to meet him when I was probably about 7 years old.
And he was always real nice and
Oh,
humble.
super nice.
Loved
Shook
the
his hand,
kids. Loved
shook my hand. He just grabbed my, you know, it was like,
Your hand was like a little
humongous.
finger footing in his hand.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
You could stick $1 silver through his ring. That's how big his hands were.
Probably drew
Super.
as big a crowd as,
Oh,
as
he
any
always
of the
drew a
wrestlers
crowd.
back then, I'm sure.
But he was a miserable kind of guy. He said, "I just love to be normal one time in my life."
you know, when they wrestled back then, you know,
That was
today
wrestling.
it's all light stuff blowing up.
It was wrestling.
And back then it was just white light on the ring and an announcer and it was the greatest,
That
right?
was
This
it.
atmosphere that
I
ever
don't watch
was.
it anymore.
They didn't need even all that junk they do today, and storylines. It was just them talking their stuff and
The
and doing it.
characters as they were.
I'm not going to give his name, but one of the guys that does all that writing for the wrestling still owes me for a car he bought from me years ago. I had a car lot in Atlanta. Maybe he'll remember that one day and send me a check.
Maybe.
If he's alive.
All right, Tommy, glad to have you back on with us. Tommy Sellers, and want all of his friends out there in Texas and wherever they're at to just get us on YouTube and click on there and buy us. You know, that's what
Yeah,
sign up for.
Tammy and Wayne, the two folks I'm talking about. So Tammy was very instrumental in getting this music started for us out there. So
Good.
I always appreciate her. And Wayne I've never met Wayne, but I got some really good songs he sent me, and we'll do one of them here one day before long. So
Awesome. Come down here, we'll put them down.
We'll lay them down for you. Randall can do it right there.
what we gonna do next?
I got a request, Tommy. I'd like for you to do Riding on the City of New Orleans. If Chris will pull that up, we'll do that song. It's one of my favorites. I think
That's a good song.
It is. I love it, too. I know Willie done it, but I think Roger Miller wrote it, didn't he? I'm thinking he did.
I don't think I've ever
I
heard
may be wrong.
Tommy sing a bad song. He always sings really good.
Guthrie. I thought of Guthrie.
Arlo
It may
Guthrie.
be Arlo Guthrie. Yeah, that's who it was. You're right.
Right again.
Kia D.
Right again.
Riding on the city of New Orleans, Illinois Central, Monday morning mail. 15 cars and 15 restless riders, 3 conductors and 25 sacks of mail. All along the southbound Odyssey, the train pulled out of Kankakee, rolls along past houses, farms, and fields, passing trains that have no name, graveyards full of old black men, and the graveyard of the rusted automobile. Good morning, America, how are you? Say, don't you know me? I'm your native son. I'm the train they call the City of New Orleans. I'll be gone 500 miles when the day is done. Keeping cards with the old man in the club car. Penny a point, ain't no one keeping score. Pass the paper bag that holds a bottle. Feel the wheel rumbling beneath the floor. And sons of Pullman porters and the sons of engineers ride their father's magic carpet made of steel. Mothers with their babes asleep, rocking to the gentle beat, and the rhythm of the rails is all they feel. Good morning, America, how are you? Say, don't you know me? I'm your native son. I'm the train they call the City of New Orleans. I'll be gone 500 miles when the day is done. Nighttime on the City of New Orleans, changing cars in Memphis, Tennessee. Halfway home, we'll be there by morning. Through the Mississippi darkness, rolling down to the sea. And all the towns and people seem to fade into bad dreams. Still ain't heard the news. The conductor sings his songs again. The passengers will please refrain. This train has got a disappearing railroad blues.
Tommy Sellers.
Thank you.
What a great
Hey, I
song.
you talking about, I got a drunk joke. Can I tell that?
I guess. Yes.
Oh, it's
You've
clean.
been drunk once or twice, I know.
I know how.
You know I do that.
This drunk called the police and said, "Hey, I need some help over here. Somebody stole my steering wheel, my brakes, my radio out of my car." He called back a little bit and said, "Y'all don't have to come. I just got in the back seat." They went on anyway.
They met him anyway.
I'm in the back seat.
I like it when y'all like my jokes.
Oh,
Yeah, they're good. They're good jokes. Go ahead and tell another one. You got time to tell one more joke.
Well, let's see. This same drunk, by the way, called the police and said, "Hey, I need some help over here." Said, "I'm riding my horse just as fast as I can go, and there's a tiger after me, and I just can't seem to gain on it. And my buddy's riding his horse, and there's a lion after him, and he can't gain on it either." Dispatcher said, "Y'all go over and get that guy off that merry-go-round."
Hey, y'all did see Tommy pointing at himself when he started telling the joke. Huh? Did you see that? I caught that, Tommy. I caught that one. Sing us another song, Tommy.
Okay. There's a song that about a guy that spent a lot of time at his best friend's house. A lot of that time, his best friend wasn't there. He was there one night, and the wife got a call, and she answered him. He came back. He said, "Who was that?" She said, "That's my husband." He said, "Ooh, do I need to leave?" He said, "No, he just called to say he was going to be downtown playing cards with you tonight."
We're in the clear.
Uh-oh. He was in the clear. wasn't
He was in the clear that night.
some more Freddie Fender too. It don't matter.
Freddie Fender, it don't matter. Whatever one you want to do, it's up to you.
My mind don't work as it used to.
Well, mine don't either.
Like this guy went to the doctor and said, "Doc, I got where I can't remember anything." The doctor said, "Well, how long you had this problem?" The guy said, "How long I had what problem?"
What problem?
Hey, we had a brain surgeon on here when Dr. Comier was our first show, and I was talking to him about your brain. I said, "Isn't it kind of like a computer?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "A computer, when it gets full, it has to you have to clean it out and to accept more." And he said, "That's right. Your brain has to lose something to be able to get. It's only so small. Mine's pretty small, so I have to lose a lot." But
Well, I told my kids when I get older and start repeating myself during a conversation, just ignore it. And she said, "That's what we've been doing."
Ignoring it. That's what we've
been doing that at the time. Y'all got him a song now. Let's see. Come on, don't let
went
that
blank.
brain collapse on you now.
I know I did. I can't remember. Don't you do Willie Nelson in the Twilight?
Well, let's do Blue Eyes Crying in the Rain.
Hey,
Yeah.
Hey, it came back to memory there.
Oh, wow.
In the twilight glow, I see them blue
Sellers.
Thank you, folks. Enjoyed it, D, and Randall and all the other guys.
We
Always
enjoyed
good to see
having
you
Good
again.
to see you,
We
Tom.
enjoyed having you. Anytime you want to come on, you come on. Huh? You don't live too far away. You can almost walk that far. As healthy as you are.
22 miles.
Well, that ain't
22.
bad.
That ain't bad
I drive
at all.
further than that every morning, almost.
Nothing for a stepper.
All right.
Good job, Tommy.
Tammy Kidd, Denver City, and Higginbotham Falls loves Tommy Sellers. So there you go. Some of you
Yeah, there you go.
Ah.
They are looking in this morning, Tom.
waking up and to listen to Tommy Sellers has made my day. Start off perfect. A perfect day. I'm his biggest fan in Texas. And y'all keep watching our show. He'll be on here more. He's not far from us. And we like Tommy, been around a long time.
These pretty boys get a lot of people calling in on them.
Yeah.
I'm a pretty boy.
Pretty boys singing country music.
Tommy, a pleasure, buddy.
Don Farmer said he's flying like a 747 this morning, Tommy. Awesome show. Awesome show, everybody. And Chad Ford said good morning. So we got him calling in from Texas. Maybe there is a station out in Texas that should be carrying us here pretty soon. And I think it's Country Television Network, I believe. I think they're going to start carrying us here before long. And that'll be good. And then we're going to get on. You want to say something, Randall? Go ahead.
I wouldn't want to interrupt, but Chad's a heck of a singer.
Is he?
He needs to come down
Come
here
on.
and sing with us.
Don't be scared.
I mean, the boy can sing. So,
Really?
Chad, come on. Yeah, real good singer.
Just call in and they'll set you up on a schedule. Well, I think we got a couple of days this week we don't have a guest. So
Come on, Chad.
call
and
you
set
and,
it up.
you and
could
Benny.
use you.
Come down here and be with us.
Randy needs to bring his gospel group back. I enjoyed them that day.
Yes. Bring them on.
They were really good, and we need a gospel. We hadn't done a gospel song. Wayne, you got a gospel song you want to do?
Yeah, we'll do a gospel song. We sure will.
Hadn't done one today.
He's filled with the Spirit.
Yeah, Tom T. Hall there. Me and Jesus got our own thing going there. I forget that. What was that in? That's a good one right there. Me and Jesus, we got our own thing going. Me and Jesus, we got it all worked out. Me and Jesus, got our own thing going. We don't need anybody to tell us what it's all about. I know a man once was a sinner. I know a man, he once was a drunk. I know a man once was a loser. He went out one day and made an altar out of a stone. Me and Jesus got our own thing going. Me and Jesus got it all worked out. Me and Jesus got our own thing going. We don't need anybody to tell us what it's all about. Jesus brought me through all of my troubles. Jesus brought me through all of my trials. Jesus brought me through all of my heartaches. And I know that Jesus ain't gonna forsake me now. 'Cause me and Jesus, we got our own thing going. Me and Jesus, we got it all worked out. Me and Jesus got our own thing going. We don't need nobody to tell us what it's all about. No, we don't need nobody to tell us what it's all about. Some old Tom T. Hall song.
Yeah, Wayne Hand.
Yeah.
Tammy Kidd from Denver City and Higginbotham Falls, and they love Tommy Sellers. We want y'all to continue watching our show. and Tommy will be back on. We got a show 5 mornings a week, and 5:30 to 7, and we're streaming. You can watch it all day long on YouTube.
Subscribe out there, too.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel. We need that. Tell all your friends. We get 1,000, we'll have our own channel anytime. So we might put preaching on it. We never know what we'll do. Might get some good stuff going on. And so call in. And Jenny Sparks said, good job, George, playing on it still. He's gone.
Yeah.
Jimmy Kitchen said, good morning from North Carolina. Are your family back home for a couple of days there, Jimmy? Boy, he's been on the road racing all around the country. And
Race week
Doyle
this
Burns
week.
said he loved the song. Great job, Tommy. And looking forward to seeing y'all Saturday. Doyle's coming up to muscle shows with us
Right.
in Randall. So I think you met Doyle or not?
I
Randall?
don't think
I've
Randall's
never met
met
him.
Well, you'll meet him. He's a super guy.
Man, you can't beat him.
He's a gentleman. And which one of y'all? Willie, Phil, one of y'all over there in the corner. We try and take it easy on Randall today, and so this Willie, you want to see one? We got time for a couple
That
more.
Mark Wills song there, wait. Mark Wills.
Mark Wills, yes, that's a love song. He don't do nothing
I'm
but
trying
love
to stay away
songs.
from love.
Places I ain't never been. Willie will take you where you have never been.
Never been.
It'll take you there.
Right on down there.
All the way to the top.
Right off at the bottom.
All the
To
way
the top,
Oh,
to
here
the
we go
bottom.
again.
very top. Then you can get a step ladder and go on up farther.
Is that me? No.
I've never seen the sunset in Montego Bay, but my heart melts when you look at me that way. And I've never seen the snow fall from a rocky mountain sky. I get a chill just by looking in your eyes. 'Cause you take me places that I've never been. I'll travel the world in your arms and back again. I have no need to wander or go chasing those four winds, 'cause you take me places I've never been. I may never see all the wonders of this earth, I may never hold all the treasures of great worth. I could search the whole world over, but I don't have to go that far, 'cause I've got it all right here in my arms. 'Cause you take me places that I've never been. I'll travel the world in your arms and back again. I have no need to wander or go chasing those four winds, 'cause you take me places I've never been. 'Cause you take me places I've never been.
Willie Jean.
Thank you.
All right. We're coming to you live from WAC TV, Channel 24, and Facebook and YouTube. Won't you, Phil, you got time to do one more if you want to do it right now?
Do old chunk of coal. I should become vain along the way. Hey, I'm just an old chunk of coal, Lord, but I'm gonna be a diamond someday. I'm gonna learn the best way to walk. I'm gonna search and find me a better way to talk. I'm gonna spin and polish my old rough-edged sail till I get rid of every single flaw. I'm gonna be the world's best friend. I'm gonna go around shaking everybody's hand. I'm gonna be the cotton-picking rage of the age. Yeah, I'm gonna be a diamond someday. Come on, Randall. Now I'm just an old chunk of coal. Yeah, but I'm gonna be a diamond someday. I'm gonna grow and glow till I'm so blue, pure, perfect. I'm gonna put a smile on everybody's face. I'm gonna kneel and pray every day, lest I should become vain along the way. I'm just an old chunk of coal now, Lord. I'm gonna be a diamond someday. Here we go now. Well, I'm just an old chunk of coal now, Lord. I'm gonna be a diamond someday.
All right. We hope y'all enjoyed the show this morning. We were glad to have Tommy Sellers on with us, and
I'd like to
hope
welcome
he'll
all
come
the
back.
folks he brought with him, too, out from Texas and
Texas.
out Oklahoma. New listeners right here to the D Ford Show, and we appreciate it, too, D.
We want you to subscribe
Yes.
to our YouTube channel. Where we get 1,000 people, we'll have our own channel, and we might just be on 24 hours a day. You never know.
24.
But 24, so that'd be good.
424.
Yeah, I don't think you guys could last 24 hours a day, but all right.
We give
Hope
it
you
a
enjoyed the
try.
show. You can also like and share us and all that kind of stuff on our Facebook. We're streaming live on Facebook and YouTube. Tell all your friends. Hope you'll join us. We'll try to do more gospel tomorrow. We usually do more than we had guests on. Do some good gospel. We enjoyed it. Keep watching us. Sign up. Subscribe. We got some letters coming in. Maybe too late. Cards and letters. Let's see. Sandra Springs, great job, Wayne. Jesus is my rock. Kay, great show this morning. Jenny Sparks, great show. Don Palmer, another amazing show this morning. Chad Ford, good job, great job. Jenny Sparks, good morning. Good song, Wayne. Thank y'all. Thank you for listening in. Thank you for watching. Tell all your friends about us and join us right here from Talladega, Alabama, way of TV 24. Facebook and YouTube. Come on, let us know if you're watching.
Chris Tyson got that sounding good.
Yeah, it
didn't
sounded good. They said it sounded good today. Chris is back there giving us a countdown.
Bye, y'all.
Bye-bye, y'all. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you.